today I'm going to be doing a video, another video, about this topic that I just talk about so much. I just love to talk about it. What can I say? I'm talking about the opposite sex again. Just those boys, I tell you, there's so much to say, so little time. It's actually pouring outside. It's June 16th. It's freezing. Freezing. Like, no, it's not actually like below zero, but it's like really cold outside. Pouring. And it's disgusting. So I'm drinking some David's tea. This one's called Checkmate. If you want to check it out, it's delicious. I'll link David's tea down below. Delicious. Today's video is going to be all about dating because I feel like that's something that I haven't talked about at all on this channel yet. So why not just do it, right? Yeah? I'm also going to be doing a book review today, so if I'm wearing the same outfit, or maybe I'll do, I don't know. I feel like I'm really into like doing random videos right now, but like anyways, okay. Emily. I'm excited. Are you excited? You are. First of all, dating, I am not one of those people who dates a lot. I don't really think that, for me personally, dating at this age seriously isn't like that realistic for me, just because I don't feel like I'm like mentally prepared for that. Not to say that I don't date, because I do, but like, you know, I just feel like some people are more ready than others. For myself, I wasn't ready for the longest time to do any dating or anything, and that's totally fine, I think. I do have a boyfriend right now. What? I can't do this. This is really horrible. Okay, Emily, get yourself together. It doesn't matter really how old you are. I think it's important to, first of all, before you start dating, to know and think about your boundaries and like boundaries that you don't want to cross. So I've always had certain boundaries in my head, and no one's told me to have these boundaries. No one's told me that I had to do these things or not do these things. But I've always kind of had ideals of what I would not want to do if I was dating someone, you know, that sort of stuff. And that's always personal. That's like a personal thing. So I think it's really important. You don't even have to have a boyfriend to really set these boundaries with yourself. Just be like, this is what I would not want to do until marriage, say, or until like a year of dating, or 6 months, like so on and so forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's really important to set boundaries. Before we get into that whole thing though, I think it's important to start off with when you meet someone who you could potentially be attracted to, or if you even meet someone and you don't think that there is anything there, but then it turns out that you actually end up liking this person, blah, blah. I think it's really important to start off being friends first. And I emphasize this so much because if you aren't friends first, then what are you guys going to talk about? Like, honestly, like, when you're on a date, there's only so much, like, you can do without like having a conversation. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's really important to be able to talk to this person first before you really like jump into the relationship thing. And then that also means that like if they're actually a good person, they just don't turn out to be the person for you, you can still be friends with them in the end because you actually are like able to have like a good conversation. And I don't think it's necessarily that important for them to have like so many things in common with you. Like, I actually think it's more interesting if you date someone who like you have a lot of like differences, not like serious differences, but like musical tastes, like food, like anything like that some people are like, it's really important we have the same. I think it's really cool if you have different ones because then it creates more conversation and it makes you learn more about something else you might not have wanted to know about really, or like ever thought you would need to know. If your friends don't like your boyfriend or this guy that you like, I really think that you should listen to your friends. If they're actually good friends and you've actually had them for a while and you think they have good opinions, I would listen to them, because sometimes people will tell you like that's not a good guy and you'll be like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about, like just get really defensive. But I think it's really important to listen. I've had some friends who date such like questionable people and we're like, okay, you probably shouldn't be doing that, and then they end up getting hurt and they're like, why didn't we listen to you? It's like, well, I don't know, you should have listened. Emily's always right. So I think it's really important that you are listening to what other people say. For me, I think it's really important that whoever I'm dating or like a friend or whatever, even just my friends, have to be able to be around my family a lot, because my family is super important to me. I'm with my family a lot of the time, so it's really important that I have like someone in my life who can like be around my family and not feel like threatened or uncomfortable, I guess. If you bring this guy around and he like doesn't try to like talk to your parents or like ignores them or something, like what the heck, is that not fishy or what? And I think people always are like, oh, like watch the relationship that this guy has with his mom. I think that is really important, but it's also important to see how he acts around other women. Because, like, if he's really, like, conceited all the time, like, what baloney is that? Like, seriously? And for some reason, those guys always have girlfriends. How? How? I have no idea. So, say once you guys maybe start dating or whatever, it's just lay a scenario down, and there's rumors going around that he's, like, cheating on you or something and all that stuff. I think the biggest thing, like, if someone tells you about these rumors, first of all, you need to go confront this person. Don't do it over text. Don't even do it on phone call. Do not do it even on FaceTime. You need to go, like, actually FaceTime could work technically, but I really would recommend like going and talking to them face to face about something. It doesn't even have to be like a big deal, like just little things, like confrontational stuff. I really think it's important that you do this in person, because often over text you can sound mad when you're not, or you can sound grumpy. You can sound like you're joking when you're not actually joking. So I think it's really important. Yeah, it's really important. You need to be able to be true to yourself and make sure that you're staying yourself while you date this person, and never ever ever leave your friends behind you. Even though you might have a boyfriend and whatever, you'd never ever 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 ditch your friends. I think it's super important to maintain having friends of the same gender as you too, because, like, I mean, what if you break up with this person, then who are you going to turn to, you know, for support? I've had so many people I know who have started dating someone and then just kind of left their friends behind, and then they break up and they have no one, because everyone's like, well, you left me, like, why would I want to be friends with you again? So if you have any other questions about dating or anything like that, I'd love to answer them. I'm pretty smart sometimes. Like, I have my moments, guys. Let me know. Comments down below, and if you have a more personal question, you can message me, because I always reply to my messages, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Or you can put it on my Tumblr. I go on Tumblr like every second of every minute of every single day. Yeah. So, sorry, Cody Simpson, that was funny. Anyways, so if you want to put it on my Tumblr as well, there's like a question box you can check, so I'll link my Tumblr down below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys. Weird wave. Okay, bye.